Hello, everybody. Welcome to this live transmission. So just going to make sure everything's up and running and just going to give everyone a little moment or two to jump on the call. So if you are here, oh gosh, what's going on there? Oh, there we are. Right. So this is very exciting. Just going to see if anyone is going to join us. Don't know what's going on with my Facebook today, but none of my posts are being seen. And I don't know, I'm not being banned or anything, but anyway. So happy 10-10 portal, everyone. How are we all feeling? Oh my God, that full moon in Aries. Like, we're still in the energies of this full moon. Like, this full moon, this is a super moon. It's so powerful. It's like really doing like major stuff with Venus, and it's all connected with the Mary Magdalene portal date on the 22nd of October 2022. And there's big things going on, big shifts going on at the moment on our planet. And obviously, like, you know, this full moon is deeply connected to this 10-10 portal. And so we're definitely in the energies. And also, I just read this article which was saying that this is one of the only moons where it's full in 2 nights. In fact, I'll find it and I'll post it, but it's really interesting. So let's just see if anyone is actually on this call, because hello, Queen Angela. Can we share this video? Because no one's seeing my posts, unfortunately. Share it on the Event is Happening group live now. Let's get this out there, guys. Let's share this video. This is a really important message that I'm hello, Sally, darling. So anyway, so it's the 10-10 portal. Now, I didn't really know much about the 10-10 portal, but spontaneously, my guides dropped this information into my consciousness about the 10-10 portal. And they were talking about the difference of the soul consciousness and the spirit consciousness. And what is the difference between the soul consciousness and the spirit consciousness? This is the information and the mysteries of the soul consciousness and the spirit consciousness is held within the 1 and the 0. And this is very deep esoteric information that I'm going to be sharing with everyone that participates in the 10-10 transmission. So there are so many elements to this transmission that are deeply connected to our own mastery, to us truly remembering and awakening to the truth of who we truly are. Do you know what I mean? And it's connected to, well, what they showed me was that the 10-10 portal is connected to this deep gnosis around the soul consciousness and the spirit consciousness, because that is encoded within the 1 and the 0. But they also said that in this portal, we are going to be anchoring the age of innocence. Now, the age of innocence is intricately connected to the anchoring of the 5th dimensional new earth. And it is directly through our sacred sexuality that we restore the innocence codes that have been corrupted through abuse, through violation, through shame, through not being treated in the way, you know, our sexuality hasn't been treated in that sacred way that it truly is. It's been debased. It's just been bastardized. You know what I mean? And it's like all of that, when that energy is worked on within our sexuality, this causes a profound degradation. So I can't talk today. A degradation of, is that even a word? A degrading of our consciousness. And that's the whole point of the old powers that were. Like, I'm going to shut the door. Hold on. They want to keep everyone like not in their exalted consciousness. And so everything has been attacked and it's been brought down to the most base level. And this is a very deep issue that keeps the consciousness of humanity tethered to the 3D and the 4D. Unless you can free yourself around your sexuality, unless you can claim your divine innocence with your sexuality, you are a slave of the matrix. So when we understand the true nature of our sexuality, that really, you know, it's play, it's pleasure, it's power, it's how the universe was created, was through the sacred union of the God and the goddess, of mother and mother, father, God. And so in order for us to really truly anchor in our self-realization and understand who we truly are as enlightened souls, we have to do this work with our sexuality. Otherwise, you're building a building on no foundation. Like, our sexuality is the foundation of our consciousness. And if there's all, like, you know, codes and stuff that are really distorted and inverted, then we are not going to be able to build the consciousness of our ascension. Our ascension is the understanding that we are exalted beings, like we are divine beings, we're heavenly beings, we're angelic beings that have been given this opportunity to have a physical experience. So this is very, very powerful. Now, what I said in my post earlier is that everyone that comes to the transmissions, it's like going to the spiritual gym. And it's training you. I'm like a coach at the gym, at the spiritual gym, and I train you, not I, the energy that comes through trains you to become a spiritual heavyweight. Sorry, I'm just getting messages left, right and center. And so basically what is happening is, so I lost my my phone's on silent now. People stop messaging me. What was I saying, guys? Let me just see if anyone could just remind me. I will watch and catch up on replay, my darling Jen. I've got a dash, unfortunately. Okay, guys, let's share this video. No one shared it. I'm going to share it to a group. I'm going to share it to Ascension Acceleration Club. Okay. So anyway, I'm going to download this video, upload it to YouTube, upload it to Instagram, upload it, send it to all the 9,000 people on my list. So I can't exactly, I lost my flow then because someone just sent me a message. But what I'm basically saying is that, it's like going to the spiritual gym. And so I'm training you, the energy that's coming through in the transmission is training you to become a spiritual heavyweight. What does that mean? It means that you stay on your surfboard. It means that someone is horrible to you, or someone betrays you, or someone leaves you. You are not going to collapse into fear and doubt, and you're going to be able to just ride it. Like, we're not bothered by external things when we're like on our master surfboard. We just ride the waves. Like, that's just an experience. Do you know what I mean? But whereas if you're not stabilized, you fall off the board. A big massive wave comes, someone dies, you fall off the wave. You break up, so you fall off the wave. You lose your job, you fall off the wave. But there's a way to maintain your alignment so that you're a master surfer. You can ride the biggest waves that God sends you. Do you know what I mean? And there is a way to do that, and that is what the whole purpose of the transmissions. It's like you are being worked. You're getting pumped. Your spiritual vibration is getting pumped, and so that you can become stronger. You can become bigger physically and spiritually. Not bigger physically, but bigger in terms of what you can handle on a physical level and emotionally as well. So that's the purpose of the transmissions, and I've been guiding them for 6 years now, hosting them for 6 years now. And so we've built up a really, really, really powerful, energetic net, if you like, that every time we do a transmission, we tap into that net that has already been established from all the other transmissions. So yeah, it's going to be amazing. So we're going to be working with the decoding the mystery of the soul and the spirit consciousness. When you get that, then some people are literally going to trigger their ascension, because it's such sacred hidden knowledge, you know, that no one's really talking about. But this is like the highest level mystery school information, guys, that I'm sharing. I'm not amazing, because I'm a woman for a start, but like I carry this very, very, very high level. I don't even know if Masonic is the right word, but it's like esoteric mystery school knowledge. Because of my Kundalini awakening, what happened to me when I was 21, my consciousness went all the way up to the 33rd degree. Do you know what I mean? And it took me a very, 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 very long time to go public with my gifts, because I didn't really want to go public with my gifts, because I didn't want anyone to see me as different. I didn't want anyone to see me as special, because I know how special you are. And I certainly didn't want anyone to go, oh, you know, you've had this spiritual experience, and therefore you must be X, Y, Z. I was not up for it, you know, because I actually know how special every single one of God's children is. I didn't want to go public because I'm a typical Blu-ray. I just want to stay in the background and just do my job and like hold that energy and serve God. Do you know what I mean? But I'm not here for the limelight at all. In fact, I find that very but I know now, I've come to terms with it now. And when I connected with my twin flame, because he's a public figure, the universe said to me, you have to go public now. You have to go public. Otherwise, you will never, ever come to union with your twin flame. So we can all thank my twin flame, because literally I was like, not up for it. And I probably would have just gone through my whole life just being in the background, just doing my spiritual work if I wasn't going to come into union with him. But because of this mission that I have to unite with my twin flame, I knew I had to go public and, share my gifts. And I hope that I've done it in a way. I know that I've done it in a way that hasn't created this sort of like an entourage around me or this sort of false notion that I'm anything, because I'm not. We're all God's children. We're all God's children. We're all butterflies. We're all caterpillars that are transitioning to butterflies, and we're all unique. And we've all got different stages in our becoming. That doesn't make you special. Just because you've become a butterfly a little bit quicker than that caterpillar, it does not make you special, guys. It doesn't. It just means that you've just evolved on a different timeline. But in this third dimensional linear, everyone's like, oh yeah, you must be really special because you've had this evolution experience and like we're all waiting to catch. No, it doesn't work like that. This is only from a linear perspective. If you look at it from a quantum perspective, it's like we're all on our perfect journeys. We are all children of God. Like we are all special, every single one of us, because you're God's daughter. Imagine like you have a baby, you're like, oh my God, my baby, she's so beautiful. She's the most special baby in the world. That's how God sees all of us. That's how God sees you. That's how God sees me. That's how God sees Finn. That's how God sees everyone. God's like, oh, my baby, I love you so much. You are the most special baby to me. But God's like that with everyone because God's a great parent. So, I'm really, really grateful that I did go public. It's been an amazing journey. It's been very, very hard. You get a lot of shit. Oh my God, the amount of shit. Even today, I've just woke up to this message from this random person I don't know, from Adam. Do you know what he said to me? You are deliberately leading people astray. Okay, bruv. Okay. Could you be a bit more specific? Like imagine that. That's like, luckily I've got a very thick skin because of all this, But if I didn't have a thick skin, I'd be like, oh shit, man. Oh, that's a bit, worrying that someone thinks that. But it's horrible. It's like an attack. But I have to deal with it all day, every day. It's not great. I don't even know why I do it half the time, to be honest with you. The amount of shit you have to put up with is absolutely ridiculous. But I'm on a mission from God, and I'm on a mission to speak the truth, and to be authentic and just to be myself. And I'm like, we're not here to lead anyone. I am not a leader. I'm here to lead me. I have led myself out of the matrix into the fifth dimension, into nirvanic consciousness. That's all I am. There's like the whole idea of leaders is the very, very kind of like defunct sort of like concept in a way, because only in the egoic consciousness is there like a leader. It's like we're here to lead ourselves, and then when you lead yourself, then you become a role model, you become a trailblazer, and then you become a guide, but not to lead anyone else. I'm not here to lead anyone else. I'm just literally here to be myself. And in that, because I've sort of like removed all the shackles of the good girl or the, I don't know, like wanting to be popular. I don't care about that. All I care about is being truthful and being authentic. So anyway, I don't know where that little spiel came from. Is anyone here? We're glad you did it. Oh, well, thank you, Gina, darling. Oh, thank you, Sally. Sally shared it. So anyway, the 10:10 transmission, I'm sorry that I do get my times wrong sometimes, but it's actually going to be starting at 17 minutes past 7 p.m. because 717 is a twin flame master code number, and we're going to be working deeply with the twin flames. Also, in this 10:10 transmission, we're going to be doing a simulation of the event. Now, the event is deeply connected to the twin flames. We're going to be doing a lot of work with the twin flames today, brothers and sisters. We're going to be anchoring these twin flames on Glastonbury Tor via the Maypole. This is connected to the Beltane Gateway, the Beltane in the southern hemisphere. So for some reason now, my consciousness is now connecting with the energies in the southern hemisphere, and my spirit team have showed me that the Beltane this season is going to be very, very intense. The energy is going to be very, very intense in the Southern Hemisphere. And so we are being guided to work with the maypole, which is it's like you're working with the masculine and feminine polarized energy. When you're working with the maypole is kind of like the rod or the core of the central core of the earth, you know, and or like the crystalline core of Gaia. That's what the maypole symbolizes. And then you've got the red and the white ribbons, and that is to do with the twin flames. The red and the white is like the red and the white waters of Glastonbury. Do you know what I mean? And so when you go around the maypole, what you're doing is you're merging the masculine and feminine energies, and you're marrying them collectively and individually. This is so powerful, because we are going to be informing our subconscious mind that this marrying is taking place with the maypole. I don't have the ability to be able to explain the power of symbols and how they connect with the unconscious mind, but they are a language. That is the language of the subconscious mind. So when you work with a symbol, like one symbol of the maypole and the ribbons is like, I don't know, like a 10,000 page encyclopedia worth of information that you could sit and read. But if you just drop a symbol in, it's like the subconscious mind just receives that without any resistance. So I'm going to post all the links to book onto the 1010 transmission. There's also going to be in a secret location today, which I'm really, really excited about. So we're not going to go on Zoom today. We're going to go in a brand new place. And this is very, very exciting where we're going to be doing the transmission today. So I trust that you're all going to be very excited to see about that. And we're going to do this absolutely amazing work, brothers and sisters. So I'm going to go now. I'm going to thank you all for sharing this video. And thank you all to everyone that watches, you know, catches up with the replay. I love you all, and I'll see you all. So it's 1441 now, magical number 144 code. Well, it's backwards, it's both, it's the same. And I'll see you later. I've got to go do a few little missions now. But if anyone wants to put their order in for the Miracle Amazon oil, I'm about to go to the post office tomorrow. I'm going to give everyone one more chance to just order. Then I'm going to send these next orders off. So yeah, that's my message, everyone. I love you all so much, and God bless us. And I'll see you all on the 1010.